And welcome to Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School. Tonight, Video Productions presents exciting Raleigh County Volleyball. It's the Shady Spring Tigers and the Beckley Flying Eagles. Hello again, everybody. I'm Maris Lowry, and joined by Felicia Law here tonight. The heavy hitter, Mr. Nick Eskins, producing and directing. Camera Will. Felicia, we welcome you to the broadcast here tonight. We think we're going to be in for a very exciting match, a best 3 out of 5 between Shady and Beckley.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here to watch some volleyball. Given this thing here with Video Productions, go around and just kind of see how things go. I know these two teams have played before this year, and they're both really good consistently over the years, so definitely going to be a good match.
Well, I had an opportunity to broadcast the first match of the season, which was between these two teams, all the way back on the very first play date, August the 22nd, and Beckley won that match 3-0 in the best 3 out of 5. But since then, they have met more recently in a tournament, and Shady won that. So I guess this is the rubber match, so to speak.
Exactly. So, you know, it's always hard to beat a team twice. And so since they've split, they kind of know each other a little bit. We're later on in the season, and I think, you know, that's going to make a difference tonight, too.
Of course, the Beckley Flying Eagles are coached by Bree Rhodes, and the Shady Tigers are coached by Brianna Wood. And, of course, I was talking also to Lauren Dillon, the mother of Abby, and assistant volleyball coach for Beckley, and she said Shady has really improved since that game that Morgan Brown and I did back on August 22nd. And you think about that, Felicia, that's been like 6 weeks ago, and that Shady is trending in the right direction for them.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of times I think, you know, when teams play each other earlier in the season, you know, they start practice August, you know, we start August
early in
5th,
August, right.
You know, probably was the first or second match. So you're still learning, each other, you're still learning the system. And it's one thing to play against your other team in practice, but when you get out there and you're playing against another opponent, it makes a big difference.
Well, and another plus for Shady, the fact that they are AAA and Beckley is 4A, and that night I was talking about on August 22nd at Shady, Shady not only lost to Beckley, but they lost to Morgantown, who's very good and probably the favorite in 4A. So, you know, if you're looking at Shady, you're thinking, hey, we hung in there with 2 4A teams, and then later Shady beat Beckley. So they've got to think that, you know, there are a lot of good teams in 3A, but maybe none might be as talented as this Beckley team is in 4A.
Absolutely, and I think it's important for, you know, to play out of your league, so to speak. You know, those 2A schools that play 3A schools, 3A schools that play 4A schools. And, you know, when you're a 4A school, you know, that's the top level that we have here. So you look to play the top competition. And so I think both of these programs look to prepare their players by playing against the best. So, you know, luckily we have 2 really good teams locally.
Well, you know, Felicia, for the ones that don't know, she's an athletic director at Beckley Stratton, and that was well spoken, just like an athletic director. And by the way, a former volleyball player, correct?
Yeah, played a little bit of volleyball, originally from Virginia, so played in the Lynchburg area. We were a AA school at the time. They've since, you know, recategorized like so many states have, but and then went on to play a little college ball at Bluefield. So.
All right, so both teams are going through their warm-up, so I guess that means we need to take a commercial break, and we're about 6 or 7 minutes away from getting this match underway. It'll be the best 3 out of 5 between Beckley and Shady. Coming up next here on Video Productions.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, With Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that.
Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
If you need a lawyer, then you need a lawyer who's in it to win it. You need Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler. We have a track record of winning millions for our clients. At Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler, we're in it to win it.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Let the sunshine in. Get started today with new windows and doors from Window World of Beckley. What better way to do that than our energy-efficient windows and doors for every budget and style? We offer superior products, professionally installed at a guaranteed low price. We offer great financing options too. So why wait? Transfer your home today with Window World of Beckley and let the sun shine in.
And we welcome you back to Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School, getting you ready for the volleyball game to start here in about 5 minutes or so between Beckley and Shady. I'm Maris Lowry along with Felicia Law getting ready to call the action. AAA Shady against 4A Beckley. And also the heavy hitter, Mr. Nick Eskins, producing and directing. And Jackie Moon is on camera. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And you can check out your agent in Shady Springs, Scotty Brown, at 681-238-6130. Also, the game tonight brought to you in part by Infinity Coal Company. Infinity Coal Company offers no premium, no deductible health insurance with a dental and vision coverage. They also offer a company-paid life insurance, prescription drug coverage, and a company matching 401k plan. You can apply for a job at Infinity Coal. You can go online at their Facebook page at United Coal. So, you know, Felicia, right now, I think as the players going through their final warm-ups, and you had talked about in our last segment where you had played volleyball back in your day in college. So what do you think the players are going through? Like, what's going through their mind as they go through their final warm-ups, getting ready to start the game?
You know, at this point in the game, you know, both teams have a game plan. And, like, right now you're just, you know, back there, Woodrow standing on the back line watching Shady warm up, and you're just looking to see if you can pick up some tendencies from warm-ups and different things like that, see who their heavy hitters may be. And just, you know, like I said, both teams are ready, and just work your game plan. Yeah,
our heavy hitter sitting beside you, Mr. Nick Eskins, and that's the nickname I gave him when we started working together 3 years ago. So every time I hear the word heavy hitter, I think of my man Nick Eskins sitting right beside you, Felicia. In fact, you can't see this on screen. Felicia's sitting in between Nick and I. She is definitely like the rose sitting between two thorns here.
Well, I appreciate that.
Well, you know, as teams going through their final warm-ups, one thing, and we had talked about before we came on the air, Beckley tonight will be wearing pink, and we're wearing the pink tops with the black shorts, and, of course, pink in honor of Breast Cancer Month, which is here the month of October.
Yes. You know, and I think it's, you know, it's important to recognize that. I mean, breast cancer affects so many women and also men. And I guarantee you there's probably not a person in this gym tonight that hasn't been touched by breast cancer or some form of cancer, you know, family, friends, somebody. And so I think it's really important that, you know, we show support.
Yeah, early detection is the main thing. Just like men, they talk about when you get to 40, prostate cancer, you need to have that checked out. And of course, Shady will be wearing gray trimmed in gold with the blue shorts, but their JV team, they wore pink here tonight.
And, you know, it's probably something that was worked out beforehand,
right.
You know, with the teams that Woodrow wore their home pinks tonight, and I'm sure Shady will probably do the same thing for their next up homecoming game if they haven't already.
Right. We're going to take one more break and then come back and get you ready for the match between Shady and Beckley coming up next here on Video Productions.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience. 3934 Robert Z. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
When you're about to go on the most important journey, it matters who you choose to start it with. From your very first prenatal appointment, Access Health's dedicated team is here to support you with the latest technology and personalized care. Preparing for your little one's arrival is a special time. And when the big day arrives, you can be confident knowing you have the same team to guide and support you. Access Health, your partner in health every step of the way.
When you're in need of a plumber, you want someone that's going to treat you like family. Modley's Plumbing and Heating, a family-owned business since 1987, wants you to know our customers and employees are as important as family. Built by family to families, quality work is our hallmark at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So the next time you're in need of a plumber, give Modley's Plumbing and Heating a call at 304-253-HELP. Help to Modley's means handling every little problem.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we welcome you back to Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School. We're ready to get this game underway. And actually, I say game, it's really technically a match, Felicia. It's a match. It's the best 3 out of 5. You go to 25, win by 2 in games 1, 2, and 3, and in game 4 if necessary. And then if you need a decisive 5th game, it's to 15, win by 2.
Yes.
So we're all set, ready to go. I have to give a quick shout out to one of the young ladies that play for Beckley, Miss London Baker, and she's one of the main players for Beckley. Also, she was one of the main players for video production. She helped and assist carrying in all of our equipment here tonight, so I really appreciate her doing that. In fact, I didn't have to ask. She came to me and said, how can I help? And she carried in the equipment and set up the table, so I really appreciate. Nice shout out to Miss London Baker, the junior outstanding volleyball player for the Lady Flying Eagles.
Yeah.
So we're about ready to go, and it looks like that Beckley will serve first. Abby Dillon set to get the game underway. Everybody's ready, and we are underway. Game 1 of the best 3 out of 5. We're underway here from Beckley, and right off the bat, the serve, Shady unable to handle it.
Great serve.
And, you know, Felicia, I think that is such an important thing to get off to such a good start.
Yeah, never want to miss serve coming out of the game.
So here's Abby Dillon with the serve. And Shady can't get the ball back over the net. And just like that, Beckley scores on the first 2 serves.
Excellent placement on the serve.
So Abby Dillon try to go maybe for the hat trick, see if she can get the 3rd straight point here. Beckley, and that will be another point for Beckley. That's a little strong. It's going to the net that time was a Bloomfield, just a little strong, and she knocks it out of bounds. There's Shady.
Great save by the setter.
Nice job. Nice setup by Abby Dillon. And what a beautiful play by Harris.
Yep, right off the blocker's hand.
That's one thing. Beckley's been very good in the games that I have seen, Felicia, at the net. Beckley's been as good as anybody.
Yeah, and Harris is quick off her feet, off the floor, and she can really see the court really well.
Right there, Beckley doing work at the net. And once again, another young lady, Molly Smith, the freshman, has played big for Beckley.
Oh, wow. Didn't realize she was a freshman.
Yeah. And that's, like I said, as talented as Beckley is in everything they do, they are really strong at the front of the net. And right now, Shady's just having a hard time getting untracked as that 6 straight ran off by Beckley.
And it all starts with the placement of the serve. So I think Abby's picking her spots really well, and it's really causing Shady some problems.
So this, Shady should be able to get that over, and they do. Kendra Bailey with a nice return. Good job by Shady. There's London Baker. And at the net, Beckley strong again, as we talked about. Harris.
Celia Harris is a really good player. I've watched her play a couple times through the years. She's a senior now, and you can tell she works on her game. You can tell that she's passionate about what she does, and it just shows when she plays.
Right now, Beckley with a touchdown and extra point. Like football, Felicia up 7-0. Yeah. And now Shady able to get their first point of the game.
Yeah. And you know, with the rally score, you score, you know, whenever the ball is in play, which is a lot different than it was when I played. So
yeah, you used to have to serve in order to score.
Exactly. It's been a long time.
Yeah. So now the serve will go to Shady. Bailey there with the hit. And the point goes to Shady.
Nice play off the block.
That's one thing, both teams very athletic on both sides.
Yeah.
There's the setup by Abby Dillon. Molly Smith to the net, not able to clear it, and Shady gets the point there.
Double block in the middle.
Yeah, and you know, I think it's important as we watch the replay there, strong for Shady. After giving up the first 7 now, they're trying to come back in it. They've scored 3 straight. And now Shady with a little momentum.
Yeah, a little momentum swing, overpass.
So we got a game of runs. Beckley scored the first 7. Shady scored the last 4. That's served by Bloomfield. Nice setup there by Shady. Nice play there by Mann. And then,
great spot.
Yes, once again, Harris with a tomahawk.
Yeah.
Looked like a slam there, and we got a timeout, I think, on the floor here.
Got some substitutions coming in.
Yep. So we got Coleman, Alexis Coleman, checking into the Beckley scheme of things. Also for Shady, we've got Shrewsbury in. Brianna Shrewsbury checks in for Shady. And here's Jeffrey with the serve. Good job by Shady at the net for the point. Skylar Jeffrey, a senior, served that for Beckley. Now Shady takes over the serve. And it'll be for Gill. And that time Jeffrey not able to handle it. Can they get it over? What a great play.
Great hustle by Beckley.
Yes, it was. And the point goes to Beckley. But you're right, Felicia, that was a great play on that back line by Jeffrey, and then Abby Dillon able to get it over, so watch the replay. Good hustle. Now, I said Jeffrey, but that wasn't Jeffrey. I missed who that was. And I apologize for that. Even on the replay, I missed who that was. So the point goes to Shady. So it'll be Mann, Reagan Mann, to serve for Shady.
Oh, she's a lefty.
Set up by Abby Dillon to the net, and a great job by Shady. And no, the point goes to Beckley.
Beckley. Outside hitter, I think it's Anaya Hassan. Hit it off the block.
Yes.
Block was there, but she did the right thing and used the hands.
Now that ball went up into the to the rafters, but you can play it.
Yeah, because it's so low.
Right. Good job that time, Shady with the point. That was a nice play by Rachel Mann.
Nice hit, split the block.
So after Beckley scored the first 7, Shady's made a nice little run to cut it within 3. This is the first game of the match, best 3 of 5. This game 1. Go to 25. Got to win by 2. And the point will go to Shady, and I guess because, beg pardon, to Beckley, Shady was in the net. Under the net. So to be Bailey, Kendra Bailey with the serve. Nice little jump serve she's got there. Back and forth we go. And that'll be out of bounds. That was kind of, that ball had a little mustard on it, a little tougher for Bailey to handle that, and she knocks it out of bounds. Shady gets the point.
Yeah, it did. Looks like number 8, Reagan Mann.
So serving now will be Stover for Shady. Abby Dillon will set it up at the net. Molly Smith gets it over. And that is which way? Looking for which way? And then Shady will get the point.
Yeah, it was outside of the antenna, so.
Yeah. So Shady's made a nice rally after being down 7-0. Molly Smith went hard to the net, but she couldn't clear the net. And now Shady has cut the lead within 1. So Shady trying to tie it here.
Yeah, nice play. Molly Smith, the freshman.
So here's London Baker. In her spare time, she was being a roadie for Video Productions. And I appreciate that from that young lady.
Yes.
At the net. Once again, Harris so strong and able to throw it down.
Yeah.
And we watch the replay there. And you know what makes that too, Felicia, is the setup. Abby Dillon able to set up Harris, and Harris able to throw it down.
And it all starts with the pass.
Harris at the net. Shady keeps it alive. Good job by the Tigers.
Yes.
Once again.
Excellent.
Yes.
And what a lot of people don't maybe not realize is that it all starts with the pass. It's just like in basketball. When you want to run a good offense, you got to have good passes. Same thing in volleyball. You've got to have good passes to your setter to run your offense.
Right, just like nothing is better than a fast break, and sometimes it's more rewarding to make a beautiful pass than where the player gets the slam dunk and maybe slam dunking itself, as Shady able to score there.
Yeah, nice block by Shady.
So Beckley has led from the beginning. They scored the first 7. Shady's made a nice run. They've trimmed the lead to only 3 now. And nice over the head by Abby Dillon. That was a real nice play.
It was. You know, when your setter can be an attacker as well, it really helps to open up your offense because it keeps your blockers on the other side of the net on their toes. And again, it all started with a pass.
Reagan Rist will check into the Beckley scheme of things. And Abby Dillon will serve. And that will go to Beckley. And what do we got? Maybe a timeout? Nope. I guess one of the...
Needed a ball.
Yeah, one of the practice balls came out onto the court. Here's Abby Dillon with the serve. You know, I like how I've watched the girls of Beckley, how they got that little hop. and the ball hits the antenna, and Beckley gets the point. When they do the serve, they got that little bunny hop when they get it across.
Yeah, it's a kind of a jump serve almost. Very effective.
It's been very effective. This equals their largest lead. They scored the first 7. They've played even since, but Beckley with a 7-point advantage. And that's what I was talking about, Felicia. You always got to get off to an early start. As I mentioned, since Beckley scored the first 7, they have played even.
They have, and I think we're going to see a match of runs. So
Molly Smith playing big at the front of the net. Now this is the biggest lead of the game for Beckley right here as we watch the replay. This is game 1 of the best 3 out of 5. The first 3 and 4 if necessary. You play till 25, win by 2. Shady gets the point on that one. If we have a 5th and decisive game where the series obviously tied at 2 games apiece, that will go to 15, win by 2. Good hustle play by Shady.
Great hustle by their setter.
Good job by Shady at the front of the net. Gill played well, and the ball is over. And where will the point go to?
Point's going to go to Shady. Beckley was in the net.
And we watch the replay there. So your Shady, we're getting to the point here where Shady's going to have to start making, in this opening game, going to have to start making a little run here.
Yeah, I think 21.
Good hustle that time by Beckley, just not able to clear the net as London Baker goes head first, sliding, and she just couldn't quite get it over the net. So Shady staying within shouting distance, only down 5. Maybe this is the point of the game where they make the run. There's a setup at the net, and that's going to be a little strong. And you could tell that when Harris went up to hit it, you could see that she was going to hit that a little too hard.
Yeah, just a little behind the ball. Took a little flight on her, but she'll get it. They'll get it back.
And they got a timeout. Well, we got a timeout. I want to tell you about Cracker Barrel. And Cracker Barrel is where I will have my pregame meal on Friday. As Eric and I and our crew, we will be at Shady again for Liberty and Shady. We appreciate the fine folks at Cracker Barrel, the old country store, locations in Princeton and Beckley. And Felicia, I tell you what, I can't make up my mind when I go to Cracker Barrel what to eat, so I get a little bit of everything. They treat me so good, as they'll treat everybody good. But I get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I get a little mashed potatoes, a little bit of corn, a little bit of green beans, chicken, meatloaf. I got to taste it all.
Yeah. You got to have pinto beans.
No, I don't do pinto beans, but I do about everything else they have on the menu.
Yeah, you got to have pinto beans when you go to Cracker Barrel.
All right. People tell me I got to have me some pig when I go to Cracker Barrel, some bacon and some sausage.
They have pretty good country ham.
Yes, they do, and they got great eggs. All right. I keep talking like that, going to make everybody hungry.
Yeah.
Out of the timeout. Nice play, hustle by Beckley. That was a tremendous play by Harris.
Yes, great pickup.
Kendra Bailey able to get it over the net. Good play by Baker. And a beautiful setup and play. And once again, Harris just tremendous at the front of the net.
And again, Lyndon Baker, she is Beckley's libero, and she is picking up everything.
Skylar Jeffrey will check back into the Beckley scheme of things. She'll serve right now. So here's the serve by Jeffrey. Back across the net. Baker has it. Now Abby Dillon. And Shady able to come up big to get the point that time. Man with the big play.
Yeah, Reagan, man, that big lefty swing.
So Shady, like I said, they got behind. They got behind 7-0, and they fought their way back within 4. Here's a chance for them to make a run right here. This is the first game, the best 3 of 5. Back and forth we go. Nice play at the net. Good hustle by Shady. Jeffrey with a nice play. For Gill on the back line for Shady. Nice hustle by Abby Dillon. Baker. Good play by Shady, and what do we got? Is a penalty, or not a penalty, but in the net. The point will go to Beckley, correct?
4 hits on Shady, couldn't get it over on 3. And again, both teams are hustling really hard. Excellent pickups.
So here's Harris, Selena Harris. Yeah, you can tell, Felicia, this game is being played at a very high level.
It is, and you can tell that these girls, these young ladies play a lot of travel ball. And I think a lot of times, that's when you get better. You play against better competition. You travel. You see different players. It's just like playing, travel basketball
Sure.
with AAU. Same thing with volleyball. And, a lot of these girls play a lot of volleyball in the off season.
And you can tell. I mean, of course, if you're going to be good, you got to work at your craft, no matter what your craft is. And these girls, you can tell that they have played a lot of volleyball. This is two very good teams. Nice play once again. Man with the big play for Shady. So we got a real football score, 21-17.
It is.
Yeah, that's the football in me, Felicia. I can't help that.
Listen, basketball was my first sport, so, I make a lot of reference to basketball and a lot of things.
Well, people ask me what is my favorite sport to broadcast and whatever we're doing at the time. So right now, volleyball is my favorite sport. At the net.
Yeah.
Beckley able to score big. Coleman coming up big for Beckley.
Alexis Coleman out of the middle.
Here's Shady. Nice job by Beckley to return it. Good hustle by Shady. Nice play that time. And nice play by Humphreys, Brooklyn Humphreys for Shady.
Yeah, nice block on that outside hitter. Gets her hands over the net.
Yeah, as we watch the replay, Shady trying to make this last little run right here. That ball looked like it was going to go out of bounds, and maybe, I guess, instinct is why Beckley played it.
Yeah.
And that time it does go out of bounds.
And it played into Beckley's favor. Oh, no, we got a player from
You got a player
Shady
down. Let's see who that is for Shady. That looks like Bloomfield. And I didn't see what happened. I was watching the play as the ball went out of bounds. And the young lady for Shady is down, and we'll have a stoppage. Play. While we got a minute, we'll take a quick break as we watch the replay right here. Let's see if we can see what happened.
Oh, yeah, it looks like she landed awkwardly over there by the standard.
Yeah. We'll take a quick break. Be right back here on Video Productions.
When you're in need of a plumber, you want someone that's going to treat you like family. Modley's Plumbing and Heating, a family-owned business since 1987, wants you to know our customers and employees are as important as family. Built by family to families, quality work is our hallmark at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So the next time you're in need of a plumber, give Modley's Plumbing and Heating a call at 304-253-HELP. Help to Modley's means handling every little problem.
If you need a lawyer, then you need a lawyer who's in it to win it. You need Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler. We have a track record of winning millions for our clients. At Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler, we're in it to win it.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
And we're welcoming you back to Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School, and you can see there the Shady injured player that time, Bristol Bloomfield. And, we watched the replay, and like you said, Felicia, looked like she might have hit I don't know exactly the term that you would call that, the post or the pole or whatever it is you call it over there, as she was going for the play over there.
Yeah, and, it's just one of those things that you realize where you are on the court, but you don't necessarily know exactly how close you are sometimes to the standard, the pole.
Right.
And it's just we just pray that she's going to be okay, and that maybe not return to this match, but definitely return to the matches in the future.
So out of that injury timeout, we're set to go. Beckley hanging on to a 5-point lead. They've led by as many as 8. Beckley got off to a good start. They scored the first 7, and they've led the whole way since then. And now I guess we get some things cleared up, and we'll be ready to resume play. This is the first game of the best 3 out of 5. You have to win by 2. They go to 25. And right now, Beckley just 2 points away from taking a 1-game-to-none lead.
Yeah, and the thing is with rally scoring, where you score on every ball, once you get to a 22, 23-point lead, it's kind of hard to come back unless you can get on a really good serving run. So we'll see which team is going to close it out here first.
Yeah, so they're making some substitutions here as Jeffrey will come out, Molly Smith back in. And let's see, you've got Hassan out there. You got Baker out there for Beckley. And the point will go to Shady. And they've cut the lead to 4, 23-19. And here comes the serve. The serve by Stover. Stover sets it up now. Nice hustle by Baker. Gillen. Good hustle by Shady, but they couldn't get it over the net, and now Beckley is at game point.
Yeah, that low ball just right over the blocker's hands just kind of put him out of system a little bit. So.
And Felicia, immediately Harris into the game. You definitely want Harris on the floor for your game point if you're Beckley.
Oh, yeah.
Bailey with a nice play for Beckley. And Harris gets the tip and the point and the game.
Yeah, good pickup on the defensive end. And again, it starts with the pass and gave Harris options with that set. So she just went a little off speed, perfect spot on the floor. So
the final score of game number 1 goes to Beckley. They win at 25-19. And when you look at it, Felicia, Beckley scored the first 7. And from that point on, Shady outscored him by 1, but that's how important it is to get off to a good start.
Exactly. And especially, again, when you can score on every ball, if you get a good serving run going and get the momentum going, it's a little hard for the other team to come back. So that's set 1 of this match, and it is 1-game-to-none. And we'll have about a 2 or 3 minute break before we play the second one. So we're going to pay some bills, take a break, and come back and get you ready for game 2 of this set in this best 3 out of 5 match here on Video Productions.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
When we think about substance use disorder in our communities, we can use this as an example of how to work together. It may seem small, but in creating this mural, everyone played a role in breaking through stigma and turning this wall into something vibrant and meaningful. This is a huge sign of support, solidarity, and love. When it comes to how we think about recovery, it takes all of us to break through addiction. Learn more at backtolifewv.org.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Let the sunshine in. Get started today with new windows and doors from Window World of Beckley. What better way to do that than our energy-efficient windows and doors for every budget and style? We offer superior products, professionally installed at a guaranteed low price. We offer great financing options too. So why wait? Transfer your home today with Window World of Beckley and let the sun shine in.
My name is Lizzie Hess, and I am a cosmetologist in Teays Valley, West Virginia. The Jumpstart Savings Program is a career savings account, and it just helps to save money so that you can invest in yourself or invest in products that you would need with whatever technical career you're currently in.
The Jumpstart Savings Program is celebrating skilled workers and offers state tax advantages while you save for future expenses.
Having funds to be able to supply anything that I need is awesome.
Find out if a Jumpstart Savings account is right for you. Take the quiz today.
We're ready for game 2 of this best 3 out of 5 of this volleyball set and match between Shady and Beckley. Beckley won the first game 25-19. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road and Beckley. They have futuristic bowling every Friday and Saturday night from 10 o'clock to midnight. You can make a call for your reservations at 304-253-7328. Also, tonight's game brought to you in part by Edward Jones, Heather Cantley, your financial advisor. Heather takes care of me. She'll take care of you. You can plan for retirement by opening up a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA. You can call Heather at 681-254-0097. So we are all set for game number 2. I guess technically, I know I say game. I guess technically it's a set and match. So I guess I say 1 set to none, right?
Yes.
I want to make sure I get the terminology correct. That series that I've talked about, one game, that's basketball, baseball. That's where that comes from. Yes. So Beckley able to score the first point. They got off to a good start in the previous game. They scored the first 7 and ended up winning by 6.
Yeah. Shady started on serve, but again, Beckley was able to win that point.
So this is set number 2 of this match of the best 3 out of 5. Nice play, and they're going to say out of bounds. That play happened directly in front of us.
It did, and I'm not seeing where it was out of bounds. I think it's going to be a replay.
As we have the replay here, we'll watch it. That looks like a pretty good play.
Yeah, we're going to replay that point.
So Abby Dillon with the serve. Kendra Bailey with a nice play. Good hustle by Abby Dillon to the net.
Nice save by that Shady setter, number 8.
Yeah, number 8, that is Reagan Mann. She played well in the first set. There's wrist.
Yeah, nice placement.
And once again, Harris comes up big for Beckley. So a 2-0 Beckley lead. And this is what, like I said, helped, I think, secure the first set of this match, getting off to a good start in that first one. And now Shady able to get on the board.
Yeah.
So getting ready to serve for Shady, Rachel Mann. And here we go. Wrist, looked like she hit it on her wrist and couldn't quite get it over the net, and Shady was able to tie the game. Once again, Rachel Mann on the serve. Baker gets it over. And that's a little long, and Beckley will get the point. Jeffrey will check back into the game. And Alexis Coleman will also check into the Beckley scheme of things. Skylar Jeffrey will serve now. Like I said, they all seem like
excellent serve.
Yeah, and I call it like a little jump hop serve. I don't know what was the term you used?
Yeah, it's a jump serve. More like a little jump float serve. Ball moves a lot, which makes it difficult for the passer.
Yes. Look like a bunny hop into Pete patch or something over there, but hey, what's ever effective? And once again, Beckley so good at the net, able to score again.
Yeah. Saleha Harris is just, when the passes are there, Abby's able to place the ball in the perfect spot and just gives her options. Again, she sees the floor so well.
That time the serve by Jeffrey doesn't quite clear the net, and that'll be Shady's point. So here's Stover for Shady with the serve. And it'll be Beckley's point. Just waiting to see whether they called it in or out, and it was in. And Harris once again doing work.
Yeah, perfect shot down the line. Again, starts with a pass. Get the setter a good pass. It gives her options. Setter gives your hitter a good set. She can go line. She can go cross court.
There's for Gill, and nice job by Beckley. Coleman at the front of the net. Jeffrey there now. Good job by Shady. Here's a setup. Wrist gets it over the net. And that good idea by the young lady from Shady Richmond.
Yeah.
She just couldn't quite get it over the top of the net.
Yeah, if it would have went over, it would have been the perfect spot.
You know, it's like in baseball, Yogi Berra, you say hit it where they ain't.
Exactly.
For Gill with a nice play. Abby Dill with a nice save.
Smart.
Yeah, Beckley that time kind of lost where the ball was, and Shady able to score on that.
Yeah. And you know what I like about these young ladies is they're not always swinging at the hardest. They're looking for placement of the ball, playing off the blocker's hands, so you can tell, that's how you can tell that they are actually looking before they take a swing.
That was a nice play by Reagan Riss.
Exactly.
Right now, Beckley has doubled them up. And I think that's the key, you know, is you got to get off to a good start. We saw that in the first set where Beckley scored the first 7, and then Shady outscored him by 1 the rest of the way, but Beckley was able to hang on and win 25-19. And now Beckley's built up a 5-point advantage, and Shady wants a timeout.
Yeah.
So while we got a minute, we want to tell you about State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Scotty Brown, your agent, 681-238-6130. Also, the game tonight is brought to you by Exit Elevation Realty. And Luke Richmond is your broker, 304-256-0101. You can check them out on the web at www.exitelevation.com. So I think a good time out here, Felicia, by Coach Wood for Shady, kind of settle them down a little bit.
I think so. And sometimes when you get a team that's on a roll, you get a quick timeout. Kind of helps to break them up, try to break the momentum of the team, and then again, just trying to settle your team.
So out of the timeout, Beckley will serve. Hassan ready. Everybody's ready to go. And that time, Shady unable to handle the serve.
Again, excellent placement coming out of a serve. My high school coach had cardinal rules, and one of the cardinal rules was you never miss serve after timeout.
Yeah.
And she didn't.
That's what makes the coaches not want to coach no more, right? Abby Dillon across the net. And Beckley able to score. You know, I think one of the big things, and I see this a lot of time in football, you know, you have a timeout, and then right out of the timeout, you have like a false start. And as a coach, you get so frustrated because you just called a timeout. You got everybody together, and hey, you know, this is what we're going to run this play. And we've been working on this play all week in practice, and then all of a sudden somebody jumps too soon.
Does something total opposite of what you told him to do.
Yes. Nice play by Shady that time.
Excellent.
Yeah, Beckley not able to handle that.
No. I think that was Reagan Mann for Shady.
Yeah, you know, for all the reasons we just said a minute ago, Felicia, that's why I don't coach. It's a lot easier to broadcast, right?
It is.
And that serve doesn't clear the net. The point goes to Beckley. As Molly Smith and Kendra Bailey will check back into the Beckley scheme of things. Jeffrey will have a seat, and also Coleman will have a seat. And there's Kendra Bailey with the serve. Nice job by Shady. Back and forth we go. Molly Smith tried to tip it with the left hand, and it just wouldn't go.
Yeah. Looks like a little miscommunication between hitter and setter.
So it'll be for Gill to serve for Shady. And that's going to Beckley, like once you talked about miscommunication, looked like they had it right there.
Yeah, it looks, and that's one of those balls where it just kind of dies on you.
Yeah, it's like baseball, you got to call for it, right? I guess I'm referring to baseball, in the baseball playoffs now. You got to say, well, I got it, you got it. You got to make sure that, somebody's going to attend to it.
Yeah, and I think she thought it was going out too, so.
So Forgill will serve. Good serve by Forgill.
Yes.
Nice hustle by Baker. And that's a point to Shady. That's a little too strong.
Yeah. Just looked like she was just behind the ball a little bit. Floated on her.
So for Gill to serve. She's been very effective. Abby Dillon able to get it over. Molly Smith with a nice play.
Yeah.
Shady gets it back over by Mann. Good job by Shady at the net. Nice job at that time by Hassan.
Yeah, good pickup by Shady setter.
Well, it's been a good volley back and forth from both teams. Bailey with that one for Beckley.
Good job.
And a nice job by Stover, and Shady gets the point.
Yeah. Joyce with a little quicker set to her middle. Kind of caught Beckley off guard there.
Shady has yet to lead in either one of these sets. Beckley led coast to coast, won the first game 25-19. This game was tied, but Shady's never led as Beckley able to score there.
Yeah. Nice line shot by Hassan.
So Harris will get back into the game for Beckley, and Baker will serve it up. Good hustle by Shady. Will they get it over the net? They will not. Here's Baker again with the serve. Back and forth we go. Nice hustle by Kendra Bailey.
Nice pickup.
Yes, that was a nice job by Mann, as that ball was coming at her hard. And there's Molly Smith trying to find a soft spot in the zone, but she's able to knock it out of bounds.
Yeah.
And the point will go to Shady. And not only does Shady get the point, but now they control the serve.
Yes.
And that'll be Reagan Mann to serve for Shady. Harris, nice job by Shady. They met Harris right at the front of the net.
Yeah.
Molly Smith with a good job. Good hustle by Baker. Well, it's a lot of good athletes on both sides.
Yes.
But, Beckley will get the point.
Great hustle by both teams.
Yeah, good volley. Reagan Rist will check back into the Beckley scheme of things. Abby Dillon will get the serve. That was a nice play at the net. Shady will get the point as the ball comes over here toward us. But, it seems like Felicia, even in the first set and even now here in set two, every time that Beckley's got kind of like a little more comfortable lead, Shady makes a run and then Beckley's able to hold them off.
Yeah, and, again, it starts with passing and being able to run your offense.
Jeffrey back in. Also Coleman back in. And Skylar Jeffrey will serve. And that's a little strong. The point goes to Beckley. Nice setup by Shady. Nice play there by Jeffrey for Beckley.
Oh, good heads-up play by Coleman.
Yes. Just able to put it in the right spot.
Exactly.
Watch the replay. Just like, didn't have to hit it that hard, just hit it in the right spot.
Ooh, great serve.
Yeah, that's one thing. Skylar Jeffrey, she does a lot of good things, but really as a server. And we've got a timeout as we watch that replay there.
Again, the one thing I can say about Beckley is that they pick their spots really well on serve. And so I don't know if it's, their coach giving them serving spots or if they can just see it and pick it out themselves. But it really throws your opponent off balance when you can move that ball around in service.
Tonight's game brought to you by Michael Frobel. And Michael Frobel is running for judge in a runoff on Election Day. And he would love to have your support. He's a proud supporter of student athletes in Raleigh County. Vote for Judge Michael Frobel. We appreciate him being one of our sponsors here on Video Productions. So we'll be coming out of a timeout. This is game. I gotta go back to game. I'm writing it down. Set two of this match of the best 3 out of 5. Beckley won the first set, 25-19, and trying to close in on here and take a 2-set-to-none lead. Good hustle by both teams. And Beckley with the point there.
Yeah, great off-speed shot by Harris.
So Beckley's opened up a 9-point lead. And Jeffrey able to just get it just across the net.
Oh.
What a nice job that was by Stover for Shady.
Great pickup. Shady was able to run the middle.
And Felicia, we talked about this in the pregame show. This is only going to help Shady because Shady plays in a class down from Beckley. For people that don't know, Beckley's a 4A school where Shady is a 3A school as Beckley gets the point. So obviously you want to win, but it's only going to make the program better by playing up the way Shady's done.
Exactly. And, a lot of times, we get caught up in classifications, 2A, 3A, 4A. And, I've seen, programs that are 4A schools, but, you've got their athletes aren't as strong as, some players that are in a 1A school. And it all comes down to how many students you have in the building. It's not the quality of athlete you have. It's not the work ethic of your athlete. And so, sometimes I think, that 4A, 3A, 2A doesn't necessarily show your level of athletic.
Right, doesn't reflect the talent that you have.
Right.
But the thing about it, competition-wise, is that point will go to Shady. Shady's got to feel, if they don't win, obviously they'll be disappointed, but they got to feel, say, hey, we haven't seen very many teams, if any team in AAA, the likes of Beckley and when they played Morgantown.
Exactly.
So right here with 22-13, you think if Shady's got a run in them, they've got to get it done now and not able to score there.
Yeah.
And it's a 10-point advantage.
Yeah, once you get to that 21-22 range.
Yeah. So Hassan will serve for Beckley. And the point goes to Shady with that.
Reagan Mann.
She's played really well.
She has. She has a great swing.
That's like a tomahawk, right?
Yeah, being a lefty too.
Coleman able to get that last over and Shady able to score again.
And that's Rachel Mann this time.
So, Beckley's got a little cushion, but if you're Beckley, you don't want to, give up too many consecutive points. Like I said, Eric and Eric Thomas, when we do other sports, we talk about momentum, and momentum is such a real thing.
Exactly.
So Beckley now with their 24th point, it's game point. They won the first set, 25-19, and they're in control right here at 24-15, and it's Kendra Bailey will serve and see if they can take a 2-0 lead. And that's a good play by Shady at the net.
Again, Reagan Mann.
You have to win by 2. Right now it's an 8-point advantage. Here's for Gill with the serve. Molly Smith delivers it, and Beckley gets the win.
Big swing by the freshman.
So with that win, Beckley wins at 25-16. They won the first game, or the first set of this match, 25-19. I'll get it right by the end of the night, Felicia. I've only done volleyball for a couple of years, but I played. But nevertheless, 25-16, Beckley takes a 2-0 lead. We'll take a quick break, come back and get you ready for the third set of the match. Coming up next here on Video Productions.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
When you're about to go on the most important journey, it matters who you choose to start it with. From your very first prenatal appointment, Access Health's dedicated team is here to support you with the latest technology and personalized care. Preparing for your little one's arrival is a special time. And when the big day arrives, you can be confident knowing you have the same team to guide and support you. Access Health, your partner in health every step of the way.
To your home among the hills. At West Virginia Wesleyan College, you'll unearth new passions, be exposed to fresh perspectives, and find what drives you. This place of discovery is where you can become a scientist, a leader, an athlete, a performer, a friend. Opportunities include research, internships, and study abroad. Plus, our vibrant community makes for experiences you'll never forget. Discover yourself at West Virginia Wesleyan College.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
My name is Lizzie Hess, and I am a cosmetologist in Teays Valley, West Virginia. The Jumpstart Savings Program is a career savings account, and it just helps to save money so that you can invest in yourself or invest in products that you would need with whatever technical career you're currently in.
Nope. And we're back here in Beckley, ready for the third set of this match. And Molly Smith big at the net.
Yeah, big block.
So Beckley won the first set, 25-19. They won the second set, 25-16. They lead 2-0. It's best 3 out of 5. We played a 25 win by 2 in the first 2 sets, Felicia. I think the biggest thing, Beckley has been able to get off to a good start and get that early lead.
Yeah, and momentum has kind of carried them through.
And now, as soon as I said that, Shady able to tie. Shady's not led in either one of the first 2 sets. They have an opportunity to get their first lead of this match. Reagan Mann, who's played really well for Shady, she is set to serve. Both teams very good at the net. Molly Smith coming up big there. Once again.
And again.
Yes. Wow. What a play by Harris.
Exactly. Once again, great pickup on the defense. Excellent placement with the serve, with the set by Abby, and it just gives her options. She sees the court so well.
So Jeffrey will check in, and she will serve for Beckley. Molly Smith, Kendra Bailey will have a seat.
And Alexis Coleman comes back in
Coleman
as well.
into the game. Here's Jeffrey with the serve. Good job by Baker to get a hand on it. Nice job by wrist.
Oh, way to see the floor.
Sometimes it's not how hard you hit it, but where you hit it. Nice little, it's like a little tip in basketball. We watch the replay. Great job there by Reagan Wrist.
Yeah. I mean, she could have swung out on that ball, but the blockers were there, so excellent read by the hitter.
And once again, Beckley off to another good start. In the first set, Beckley scored the first 7 and ended up winning by 6. And in the second set, the game was tied at 2, but then Beckley went on a nice little run and scored like the next 6 in a row, and they've got some momentum here now.
Yeah. And Skylar Jeffries just placing the ball so well with her serve.
So here's Jeffrey to serve again. That just cleared the net.
Mm-hmm.
And that time, Beckley had miscommunication. Nice play that time by Stover.
Yeah, look, campfire defense, as my coach would have called it.
I'm not sure what we got going on here.
It actually smells like somebody burnt some popcorn.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Sounds like a fire drill, like something you'd have during the course of the day.
Yeah.
But maybe they need to check the concession stand of whatever they're doing up in there. But anyway, we got a stoppage in play. So while we got a stoppage in play, let's take a break. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
All right, we are back in Beckley. We had a little small disturbance there, Felicia. Whatever it is, we got it squared away.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, so.
Didn't have to evacuate.
No, that's good, because if we'd evacuated, I think that might have been the end of things.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, I think it was the fire alarm that went off here in the gym.
Yeah, it sounded like the fire alarm, but I don't.
Maybe it's set for, let's see what time it's right at 8 o'clock. Maybe it was set for 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and it went off at p.m. instead of a.m. How about that?
Exactly.
All right, so we're going to resume play, and it'll be Shady serve, Rachel Mann to serve. This is set 3 of the best 3 of 5 in this match. Beckley up 2 sets to none, and Shady able to score there.
Yeah, great play by Shady. Again, it all starts with a pass.
So here comes the serve by Mann from Shady. And the point will go to Shady. There's Baker. Dillon now. Got to get it over, and they do with Coleman. Set up. And guess who? Whenever they set up, you see Harris near the net. I mean, she can really throw it down, can't she?
She can. She makes good things happen. And again, Beckley is just really good with picking up those balls.
And you know, Felicia, I may have said this in previous of our volleyball podcast, and I'll get to this point in a minute, is Harris there. Of course, Harris's father, Brad Harris, I called his games back in my radio days when he was playing here at Beckley as Beckley scores. But I would love, and I don't know if Selena, if she's played basketball, but I'd love to see that young lady on the basketball court.
And listen, we were talking about this before the game started, and you know, volleyball and basketball have so many transferable skills. And you know, with her athleticism, it would be interesting to see what would happen. You know, don't know if she ever played basketball or thought about playing basketball, but
I was told that she played at St. Francis, and she went to private school in her grade school days. But I would think, as athletic as she is, as the point there goes to
Shady, just a little out of bounds.
No, we can say Shady get the point. But let me finish the point. What I was going to say, Felicia, is I would think with her athletic skills, I think that you could coach her up and she'd be a very dynamic basketball player as Shady's able to tie the game. We got a football score now at 7-7. And of course, you know, Shady's put in a tough position. They have to win 3 sets in a row, and you can't win 3 in a row till you win the first one. And the main thing is they got to keep it close. They can't fall behind like they did in the first 2 sets.
Yeah.
So actually, 7-7, I guess that point was put on the wrong side. It's 8-6.
8-6.
And I beg your pardon, I was going by what they had put on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I think there was a change in the call. Gave the point to Beckley. But Shady just sided out with a good play. So
8-7. Here's Jenna Joyce. Coleman with a nice play.
Yeah.
Joyce with excellent hustle there. Once again, Joyce, she's all over the place for Shady.
She is.
Good hustle by Jeffrey, but she just couldn't keep it in bounds. And now we're all even at 8.
Yeah.
So instead of kicking the extra point, both teams must have went for 2, right?
Yeah, 2-point conversion. Tie
up
ball
at 8,
game.
right? Yep. Joyce with a nice setup. Good hustle by Dillon. Now Jeffries has to get it over, and she does. And the point will stay with Beckley. That was a good volley back and forth.
It was. Good defense on both sides of the court.
Molly Smith back in. Kendra Bailey back in. Coleman and Jeffrey have a seat. Kendra Bailey set to serve. And Shady able to score that time.
Good job. Excellent play by Shady. Good pass.
So now it'll be Richmond serving for Shady. Molly Smith to the net. A little strong and out of bounds. And now Shady, for the first time tonight, has their first lead. Shady did not lead in the first set or the second set. The first time tonight, they have this 1-point advantage. What a nice return by the young lady from Shady, Krager, with that return.
Yeah.
And that's the whole key. You got to be able to handle those really hot ones that come across the net like that.
Yeah. And Shady was in the net, so it gives Beckley the point.
We're all leaving at 10 as Harris checks back into the Beckley lineup, and it looks like Beckley wants a timeout. So Beckley wants a timeout. While we got a minute, we'll tell you that tonight's game is brought to you in part by Michael Frobel. Michael Frobel is running for the 2nd Division Circuit Judge, and would love to be your judge in Raleigh County, asking for your vote, as he would be and is a proud supporter of student athletes in Raleigh County. Also, tonight's game brought to you by Cracker Barrel. We keep talking about Cracker Barrel. I'm going to have to give me something to eat. I mean, love me some food at Cracker Barrel, the old country store, and we appreciate them being a sponsor. And also, at times, I have our pregame meal on Friday, Felicia, for football. And like I said, when I go there, I can't make up my mind. I always have to get a doggy bag because I get so much food because I can't make up my mind what I want. So I know if I'm going to have my pregame meal on Friday, I got breakfast for Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
Yes. All right, out of the timeout, all leaving at 10. And it will be Baker who will serve it. Joyce at the net for Shady. Abby Dillon with a nice play. Good hustle once again by Baker. Joyce with a great hustle play.
Yeah, decided to play it out of the net.
Yeah, Molly Smith throws it down. But Shady able to return it.
By Shady.
So this match been played at a high level, and Shady regains the lead.
Yeah. That lefty, Reagan Mann, once again.
So here's Forgill with the serve, and it doesn't clear the net, and we're tied. Reagan Rist checks back into the Beckley lineup. Here's Abby Dillon with the serve. Joyce at the net for Shady. And the point will go to Shady.
Just didn't quite clear the tape on that one.
So Shady's regained the lead. As Humphreys will check in to the Shady lineup. Here's Mann with the serve. Kinder Bailey able to handle that serve. Nice good hustle by Bailey on the back line.
Yes.
Here's Harris to the front of the net. Good job by Baker, able to handle that. That ball's got some smoke on it.
It's got some heat on it.
And that time, Shady not able to clear the net as Jeffrey will check back in with Coleman.
Yeah, Shady was trying to go off speed on that, and I think she would have gotten the defender on their heels, but just didn't clear the tape.
So Skylar Jeffrey will serve it up.
Excellent. Excellent hit by Stover out of the middle.
And Shady regains the lead. That serve, it just cleared the net. I didn't think it was going to make it over.
Yeah.
Wrist, Dillon, and now Harris. Good job by Shady for the return.
Great pickup by Abby.
Yeah, Abby Dillon. She had to really fight that one off.
She did.
That was up in her grill. Beckley strong at the net. Baker there. Coleman. Krager for Shady. Back and forth we go. It's been a real good volley right here.
It has.
And I think Harris just mistimed her jump right there.
Yeah, just a little off on the timing, but excellent rally by both teams.
So Shady up 2. They've led for the first time tonight in this third set, and now their biggest lead in any of the, well, I said they didn't lead in the first or second set, and now they have a 2-point advantage here now. Shady needs to win this to have some more volleyball.
Yeah.
It's the best 3 out of 5 for the match in the set, and Shady down 2 sets to none, but now have a 3-point advantage. And that just shows you, Felicia, how hard it is to beat, especially when you're playing one game, or I should say one set right after the other, how hard it is to beat somebody 3 straight times.
Exactly.
So Beckley able to score there, cut the lead to 2. Jeffrey with the setup. And the point will go to Shady.
Yeah.
Coleman hit that a tad hard. Nice play by Hassan at the net.
Use the blocker's hands well.
Here's Hassan with the serve. Jeffrey with a nice return. And you can tell that ball's going to be a little strong.
Yeah.
And out of bounds, and Shady picks up the point. You know, the football scored 17-14.
Yeah.
So it'll be Joyce to serve things over for Shady. And Shady gets the point there. So Shady with its largest lead at any point in this match here, the 3rd set of the best 3 out of 5. And a 2-set to none lead for Beckley, but right now,
Shady has a little momentum.
Yeah, and a good timeout by Coach Bree Rhodes to kind of maybe break the momentum. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Video Productions.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
And we welcome you back to Beckley, Woodrow Wilson High School. I'm Maris Lowry with Felicia Law, Jackie Moon on camera, and last but certainly not least, our producer and director of the heavy hitter, Mr. Nick Eskins. So out of the timeout. Now Beckley facing its biggest deficit as they trail now, Felicia, 20-14.
Yeah, and we're getting ready to hit that sweet spot in the score where it gets a little difficult to come back unless you can get on a really good run.
Beckley won the first set, 25-19. The second one, 25-16. This is game 3, or I should say set 3. Eventually I'm going to quit saying game. I can't help that. And Shady.
Yeah, Reagan Mann, that big lefty swing.
A 21-14 football score lead.
And Jenna Joyce doing an excellent job on the service line for Shady.
If Beckley rallies and wins, then we're done for the evening. But if Shady can win this game, we continue playing. And right now, Shady has really taken control here in the last couple of minutes here.
Yeah, Jenna Joyce is doing a good job serving, getting Beckley out of system.
It's an 8-0 run by Shady right now, and Joyce that time not able to get the serve over the net.
Yeah.
But if you're Beckley right here, trailing 22-15, you got to make a run.
You got to
right
make
here.
a run.
So it'll be Kendra Bailey to serve it up. Joyce been all over the place, and we got a whistle. I'm not sure what had happened.
A double contact. You know, with a setter, you have to be really careful when you go to set the ball, and both hands got on the ball at different times, so it's a double contact.
And there we watch the replay right there. Now the serve. And the point to Shady.
Shady. Reagan man on the outside, just using the hands of the blockers. And
so Beckley's opportunity of a sweep is the door is starting to close on that.
Yeah, we might have to put the brooms away tonight.
Yep. Molly Smith able to get it over. And we got a whistle, and I'm not sure what that was.
Same thing, double contact.
So game point for Shady. I'm trying to cut this match to 2-1. And Beckley able to score. Molly Smith with a nice play.
Smith. Coming back across her body.
So it'll be a London Baker to serve. Beckley, a good job at the front of the net.
Way to be there.
Baker with the serve. There's Joyce for Shady with the setup. Molly Smith big at the net again.
Yeah.
She's played really well, not
really
just
has.
tonight, but in the previous games that I have done. And she is so dominant at the front of the net.
And you know, the thing that really surprised me just by the way she plays is that she's a freshman. So she's only going to get better. And so that's exciting for Beckley volleyball.
Beckley able to score again. And you know, you had said this through the course of the broadcast about playing travel volleyball, even though she's a freshman. Anymore, as you know, it doesn't matter what class you're in. If you can play, you can play. And these girls play so much that, it, like I said, doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Shady trying to close this one out, though. And Beckley with a nice run.
Yeah. But Beckley's not going to go down without a fight, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was 21-14 at one point. And then the lead was extended to 24-17, and now 24-21. Beckley trying to mount a comeback here. So maybe don't put those brooms away just yet.
Yeah.
But let's see if Shady can have a surge here. Joyce with the hit for Shady. They got to get it over here. They do. Bailey gets it over for Beckley.
Good job.
So that's now 8 in a row ran off by Beckley.
Yeah. Kendra Bailey, another freshman for Beckley.
Harris at the net.
That time she felt it necessary to bring the thunder.
Yeah, and now Shady wants to take a timeout.
And it's a good timeout.
It's a good timeout because you're on the verge of winning this set of this match and not getting swept and extend the night. And right now, Beckley's got the momentum, and we talk about momentum is really real.
Yeah, and that's a great timeout. You know, try to break this Beckley momentum they have going here. And yeah.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Infinity Co. Company. Infinity Co. offers no premium, no deductible health insurance with dental and vision coverage. They also offer a company-paid life insurance, prescription drug coverage, and a company-matching 401k plan. You can apply for a job with Infinity Co. Company. You can apply online on the Facebook page at United Coal. Out of the timeout, it'll be Baker to serve. You got to win by 2. Beckley's trimmed it to 1 after being down by as many as 8 in this contest. Harris to the net. And the game is tied.
Listen.
And all the momentum with Beckley right now.
Exactly. And if I'm Beckley, I'm going to feed my hot hand, and that's Celia Harris.
Right. That's just like basketball. You have a hot hand, football, in any sport. You have somebody that's hot, that's where you want to keep going. And all the momentum with Beckley. And now Beckley is a point away from getting the sweep.
Maybe they heard me say to put the brooms away.
Yeah,
I don't know what it was, but something.
You were a little too early on that about putting the brooms away.
I was.
Baker with the serve. Shady's got to get the next point, and they do. Yeah. And now we have overtime in volleyball.
We do. Got to win by 2.
Got to win by 2. Extra volleyball, folks. Shady needs to win to keep the night alive. If not, Beckley will get the broom out and sweep up 3-0 and sweep this matchup. Gill will serve for Shady. Beckley got to get it over. And they do get the point, and guess who?
Celia Harris.
Harris, I beg your pardon. I said Coleman Harris. Harris has played so well out there. It's like there's 2 of her out there, right?
Listen, she just sees the court so well.
Abby Dillon serves it over. Here's Joyce for Shady. Molly Smith at the net. Back and forth we go. Beckley got to get it over. There's Harris. And Beckley gets the win. Can they get the
down
sweep?
The line. Wow.
Wow, what a finish. 27-25. Yeah. Beckley sweeps the match, 3-0. They win 25-19, 25-16, and 27-25. We'll take a quick break, come back and wrap this up here on Video Productions.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert Z. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
When you're about to go on the most important journey, it matters who you choose to start it with. From your very first prenatal appointment, Access Health's dedicated team is here to support you with the latest technology and personalized care. Preparing for your little one's arrival is a special time. And when the big day arrives, you can be confident knowing you have the same team to guide and support you. Access Health, your partner in health every step of the way.
To your home among the hills. At West Virginia Wesleyan College, you'll unearth new passions, be exposed to fresh perspectives, and find what drives you. This place of discovery is where you can become a scientist, a leader, an athlete, a performer, a friend. Opportunities include research, internships, and study abroad. Plus, our vibrant community makes for experiences you'll never forget. Discover yourself at West Virginia Wesleyan College.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
My name is Lizzie Hess, and I am a cosmetologist in Teays Valley, West Virginia. The Jumpstart Savings Program is a career savings account, and it just helps to save money so that you can invest in yourself or invest in products that you would need with whatever technical career you're currently in.
The Jumpstart Savings Program is celebrating skilled workers and offers state tax advantages while you save for future expenses.
Having funds to be able to supply anything that I need is awesome.
Find out if a Jumpstart Savings account is right for you. Take the quiz today.
And we welcome you back to Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School with Felicia Law. I'm Maris Lowry, the heavy hitter, Mr. Nick Eskins, producing and directing. Jackie Moon on camera. It was the best 3 of 5 match, and 3 games, 3 sets to none. Beckley comes out victorious. And, you know, Felicia, Beckley got off to a good start in the first set, led 7-0, and they held on, and they win the ball game 25-19 to go up 1 set to none. Then in set 2, they win 25-16, but they really had to rally and come from behind in that last set, and they were down by as many as 8 at one point. They came back, and they were down toward the end. They came back, rallied, got it tied, and they had to win by 2, which they did, and they win at 27-25. So it was a great overall match for Beckley, and what an outstanding victory, especially to show how they had a really under duress and overcome that deficit that they had to come back to win that last set.
Yeah, and I think they fought back from like 7 or 8 points down.
Yeah.
You know, when Shady only had like 4 points. So, I think it shows a lot of, what Beckley is capable of. Excellent serving down the stretch, and also defense. Just, that London Baker, picked up a lot of balls for Beckley tonight, and the hustle just all across the board. On Shady's side as well.
Yeah, and I tell you, London Baker hustled so much. She even hustled before the game. She helped us set up. She helped me carry in all this equipment. Actually, she did most of the work. She did the legwork, and then she went out and played really well tonight. She was standing right there in front of us, giving us a little wave, so we appreciate her. Well, Felicia, I appreciate you coming on, your first venture at Video Productions. You did a fabulous job, and I appreciate you.
Well, thanks. I do appreciate it. I thank Maddie Belcher for throwing me under the bus. So, it was great. So really enjoyed it.
You could use Maddie as your agent. She's the one that signed you up for this.
Yeah. So between Maddie and Mr. Smith, I don't know which one gets the most love out of this one.
All right, that'll do it from here. Beckley, want to wrap it up once again. Beckley wins the match 3 sets to none, 25-19, 25-16, 27-25 for our entire staff. Jackie Moon on camera, the heavy hitter, Mr. Nick Eskins. For Felicia Law, I'm Maris Lowry saying good night, everybody.